Today we are talking about the truth about collaborations. Are y'all ready for this conversation? Because I am so excited for it.
I'm ready. I'm excited. Hi, Allegra.
Hey, girl.
Okay. All right. So the month of February was Love Month. We all know it. We celebrate Valentine's Day, or we love up a little extra hard on somebody we know or whatever. And I wanted to take a different spin for our business. And I thought, how can I do that? And these two women, bosses in their own right, and I have been following them on Clubhouse and on Instagram, and they were doing the dang thing. And I said, I want to partner with these women. So I reached out to them and begged them to help me with this collaboration. And so we created How to Fall Back in Love with Your Business. It is a video series that's over on YouTube, and definitely go check that out if you haven't. I've been sharing it in my stories. The ladies have been sharing it in their stories. So make sure you go check those out, because it is a lot of powerful information in those videos that we are sharing with you guys on how you can sort of rejuvenate yourself in your business, especially after the holidays, after we just went through that crazy season where we're trying to sell, we're trying to give specials, we're trying to do all the things, be mom, be wife, be parent, be everything. And in January, it's just, you don't want to do anything. So February, we thought we'd show you how to fall back in love with your business. Now, today, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the collaboration itself. I just wanted to get a take on y'all's perspective about the collaboration, because I think so many women, and I want your opinion on this too, I think so many people, not just women, but people are afraid of the word collaboration because A, they don't know how to pick the right people to collaborate with. B, they don't know how to set something up, what the collaboration could actually be. What do you guys think about that? That's the first question. What do you think are some of the hangups about collaboration?
One of the things that I get asked to, I shouldn't say asked to collaborate per se. People send me messages, hey, let's collaborate, but they don't expound on what that means. And so I think part of the hangup with accepting a collaboration or even initiating a collaboration is people don't have clarity on what it is they want to collaborate.
Yes.
What is it? What is it that can be mutually beneficial, and have that kind of outline before you just say that. And I have been guilty of saying, hey, we should collaborate, not knowing or thinking what that really means. So I know that can be a little bit, people can be fearful about that maybe because they don't know what the expectation is. They don't know how they have to show up. They don't know if what they say yes to could be more than what they bargained for. It's a lot of unknowns when you say that word. But I know we're going to go into this, but you were very clear and concise about how you want to collaborate. That's what made it so easy. So that's my take on it.
Allegra, you?
So I wanted to thank you first and foremost, because yes, you did. You came and you said, I want to collaborate with you two ladies. This is the idea I have. The collaboration that's happened here is just a matter of you extending your ideas and saying, I'm thinking about you two ladies because these are the expertise that you offer, and I know that it's going to mesh well with what I'm doing. And you actually took time to vet. You took time to really look and see what we were doing, either if it's on Clubhouse or if you're on Instagram, to say, are these ladies actually doing something that aligns with my brand and aligns with what I'm doing in my business?
Yeah, the alignment piece is so important, and being intentional with that. And I think that's true. I think what both of you ladies are saying is absolutely true, that we have this grandiose idea because we see all the other collaborations happening on social media. We see all of the reels that people are doing and collaborating. I was watching Monroe Steele, and she did an amazing collaboration with a lot of other fashion bloggers and beauty bloggers. And it was really cool on Instagram. It was just a reel, or maybe it was a story, but that took some time because it was 7-8 women that she had to, pull together. But you're right, the alignment piece and being very intentional about the vetting process. What is the purpose of the collaboration? I mean, that's kind of the next step that I want to ask about, because for me, when I did it, I think I expressed this to you ladies too, was my goal is to grow my YouTube channel to 1,000 people. And so when I looked at what was involved in that, it was, okay, I need more eyes on my YouTube channel. I need people to engage and comment on the YouTube channel. I need people to like the video and give it a thumbs up and all the things. You know what? Andrea is learning this whole Instagram live thing with guests. The whole intentionality of it was important to me because I was trying to grow my YouTube channel. And what better way to do that than to bring on two phenomenal women who already are doing their thing on their their respective platforms, and they're going to be offering amazing content as well. And it just brings me back. I mean, I could go on and on, but it really just brings me back to the point that there is no such thing as competition. When you have your own space and you know what you're doing and you have your tribe, you're doing it, you're providing content the way your tribe likes the content provided, and you are authentic in the way you are giving it, you don't have competition because there's nobody like you. And y'all do the exact same thing I do in many regards. I was never concerned that, oh, nobody's gonna follow me, they're gonna follow Allegra first. Oh Lord, they're gonna follow Kellee first. I was never concerned about that, because when you look at the videos, y'all, if you have not looked at the videos, they are so vastly different. We gave sort of I'm sorry for the wind, I'm outside. We gave sort of an overview of what we wanted each week to be about, but there was no specificity in what we wanted each video to contain. It was just an overall subject that we were going to speak on as it related to falling back in love with your business. And so I just believe that it was a beautiful relationship between the three of us, because this playlist is just gold. I mean, it's just gold.
If they see the whole playlist though, Andrea, they're going to understand what you're talking about. When we're talking about collaborating and showing love, we're in a different world when it comes to marketing, because we're tired of the sales. We don't want to be in a position where we're always competing with each other. So women entrepreneurs have actually taken we've been the trailblazers of this movement, because we understand that in order to operate in our break, we got to be able to have that divine femininity, which means that we have conversation.
I think you're right, Allegra. We do have to get out of it. It is a mindset issue. We have to get out of this competitiveness that happens, because there's just, if you know yourself and you know your value, there is just no such thing as competition, in my opinion. Like, I am not threatened by other people in my same space, because just like a chocolate chip cookie, I don't like everybody's chocolate chip cookie. It's a gazillion different chocolate chip cookies, right? I don't want a Chips Ahoy. I want a hot Toll House out of the oven. That's what I want. That's just my preference. And so when we look at that, in terms of collaborations, it's the same thing. We shouldn't feel competition.
So I hang out in Clubhouse a lot, and one of the things that I say in many of the rooms that I host and opportunities that I get on stage is that, because I am a woman of faith, and I always say, call on the spirit of collaboration. We about to rebuke competition in the name of Jesus, because I know, and I'm saying I believe, but I believe God's word. And so therefore I say, I know that we can get a whole lot further when we come together versus trying to do things on our own. And like you said, Andrea, that, we all serve similar audiences, but there was absolutely not an ounce of competition, because we know the plan that we have for us, and that we know the path that we're on, and we know that we come together so that we can serve and show up in a way that really demonstrates, I don't want to say our authority in our certain areas, but that it demonstrates that we're confident and secure with what it is we do and who it is that we are called to serve.
Absolutely. I mean, 1,000%. Recently in one of your videos, Allegra, I posted about that, because you were talking about delegate. And, when you are, and I talked about a personal framework, and, you can head over to my YouTube channel and see my 4 pillars of personal framework. But in discovering who you are and what makes you tick, what your strengths are, where your limitations lie, what it is you desire from things, and what your non-negotiables are. Those are the 4 pillars, FYI. You have a good idea of who will mesh well with that. You have a good idea of where you're going to show up strong. And when you know that, you can kind of collaborate with people, because number one, A, when you show up, is it a show up of strength? Or B, are you showing up and you're collaborating with people because they are able to bring in areas where you have limits, where you're not very good at? And does that serve your overall desire for the collaboration in the first place, right? So if you have all that set up, competition is just not competition.